Hey! A middle-aged man in a backwoods baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Did we see this guy already? Was he at the bar? I wonder. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name is Richard, I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Look at that face. Oh man. That is their choice. At times life happens like this. Occasionally parents and children grow apart, and it is wiser and kinder to everyone to not talk with each other. I totally get that. Not everything can be fixed. This is just how life goes at times. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. Really? It's actually my wife that... Oh, it's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Sounds like an interesting marriage. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Quizmaster Quinn, what is this? More jokes, classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Indeed. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff right. Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Woohoo! Cool. So Middle-earth? Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Oh my gosh, these actually would be tricky for me as well, and I've read the books and watched the movies like so many times. Elvish name. Oh shit, why do I need to reply? I thought Hugo was the one giving a reply. Oh no. Honestly, I've read all the books several times and watched all the movies, but the name of the place in Elvish language? Endor sounds too much like Gondor. Hot doesn't really sound like an Elvish word, so I'm gonna go with Aerenal. This is just a gut feeling. Did our quizmaster say wrong answer? I couldn't hear. God damn it. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? It's Edgar Rice Burroughs, right? Oh man. I'm gonna go with that. Correct. Okay, maybe this was the right answer. I barely can hear for some reason. Maybe I've put his volume so low that I barely can hear what he is saying, but maybe that was the right answer. I'm still bummed out that I didn't know the Lord of the Rings elven word, but hey, it is what it is. At least after that I will probably remember it for quite some time. Edmund Dantes is better known as this man. Frankenstein's monster, The Count of Monte Cristo, H.G. Wells or Dante Alighieri. I don't know. I mean, I know what all of these are, but I don't remember the name. I'm gonna go with The Count of Monte Cristo.
Correct.
The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing grout work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Great. These used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Quizmaster Quinn is definitely a memorable character. Oh, but people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you ever tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. I mean, this is actually funny and true, very true.
Oh.
Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema?
Hey.
Sporty, I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one.
Ah.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their father, their promise, the Jedi Order, their mother, their promise.
Rongo.
What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I don't know. Charlie Sheen, Hulk Hogan, Emilio Estevez, Boy George. Let's go with Charlie Sheen.
Incorrect.
Maybe that wasn't the correct answer. I will Google all of these and add the correct answers so that you will know which is the correct answer. As you might be able to tell, I'm not very good with quizzes, but I'm doing my best. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Pet Cemetery definitely has one. I think it's The Shining and Poltergeist, but this is a hole in my popular culture knowledge, but I've actually never watched The Shining. I wonder if there is an Indian burial ground there. I'm gonna choose it. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much turner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Oh no. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please, put me in a chokehold. Damn. Please, it has been so long since I've been held.
Sad Master Quiz.
I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. You need therapy. And friends. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Good, because I don't know jack crap about wrestling. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE.
Ah.
Hugo's hand shoots up. Go, Hugo. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster.
Oh.
Go, Hugo. Save us because I don't know anything about this. That is correct. Points to Hawaii like it's 1999.
Oh.
Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life.
Ah.
The first WrestleMania was held in New York, at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Damn, Hugo. Another correct answer for Hawaii like it's 99. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Oh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up more excited than I've ever seen him.
Oh.
Chavo versus Kane.
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry Bucko, but that's incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the three count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write this. Well, you're still wrong. He looks like he's about to wrestle someone. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Okay, so he's very passionate about wrestling. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quiz master. Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2 Lost in New York, Brian and Matt High Five, and Hawaii like it's 1999. Hugo and I High Five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their thumbs out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. Yes, show them that you're dominating that cheese. The final category is cool animals. That sounds like an awesome category. I'm here for it. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds, right?
Wrong.
So the canary bird wasn't the... I'm proceeding quickly because if I don't know the answer, that is just how it's gonna go. I'm gonna choose something and proceed. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra, zebu, ziziva, or zongi? What is a weevil? I don't know what that word means, but if it's some kind of animal, then I'm assuming that it's gonna be this.
Correct.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? That's an interesting question. Canadian beaver, duckbill platypus, polar bear, otter. Sorry, I might have been so excited that I have occasionally forgotten to read the reply options here. I could imagine that all of these creatures would need their hair. Why am I gonna go with the Canadian beaver? I don't know, I've always seen them as quite furry creatures, but in all honesty, it could be all of these. It wasn't right. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. This is gorgeous. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I peek at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Hey.
So, what are your plans after our big win? Do you have suggestions? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a cocoa nut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring. Bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Hey.
You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey, everybody! We've had a great night, lots of goose, lots of laughs, and a little bit of light crying in the back. But that's neither here or there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is... Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is... God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up to grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia, with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug.
Oh.
We'll get them next time, Chris. They haven't heard the last of the Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I walk back towards our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Ryan's good, but I saw some tactical weaknesses there which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. He seemed weak on literature, so did I, to be fair. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than winning. You're right, next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question though. I'm not kidding, I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. It's just stuff I know. Ask again, drop it. I would like to know, but I'm afraid that if I ask again, it's gonna be too nosy. Heck it, I'm gonna ask again. Sorry, this is what kind of social cues Chris understands. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. Don't tell me you have done some wrestling. I'm gonna ask again, because we already have lit this match. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Oh, damn. Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Where is he gonna take us?